Hello everybody, Mental Fox here. Welcome back to my playthrough of Starfield. So between the last episode and this one, there has been a major patch applied to the game. I didn't read everything that it did, but I did notice that it's supposed to implement some lighting changes in the way the game uses lighting. So you could go back and look at the end of the last episode and compare it to the beginning of this episode and see if the lighting looks different. I mean, maybe it does. I don't know if I remember these bright yellow and bright blue columns here, but I don't know, maybe it's different. But does it matter? I don't know. Let's take a look at what quest we're doing right now. We're doing property theft. Kumar, the Paradiso Cafe Lux barista, heard that there is a tranquility sommelier staying at the resort. He would like me to obtain a secret recipe from them, and they're right up here on the third floor. Right over there, just 36 meters away. We're going to walk over there and say hi, see if we can't get this information from them. Yeah. Can't say I remember whether these were here or not before, but it's awful glowy. You get a kind of pinkish one glow in here too. I like the music.
This is probably the best vacation I've ever taken.
Probably the best vacation she's ever taken.
Until I spoke with that lady at Enhance here.
I'd actually rather keep to myself, if you don't mind.
Well, I'm going to have a chat with you anyway and see how this goes.
Sorry, did you need something? I'm trying to enjoy my vacation.
Let's see, we could try to persuade her and say, I heard you have a secret drink recipe. I'd like to convince you to part with it. We could just go ahead and pay her 4,000 credits and say, I'd like to buy your secret recipe. I'm willing to pay a fair price for it. Fat chance of my character doing that, huh? We could just say, is it true you have a secret drink recipe? Or we could just say, who are you? That seems pretty rude. But hey, let's ask her and see how this goes.
Rowan Masterson, at your service. I'm a tea sommelier for Tranquility. I ensure all our brews match our high standards for consistency and quality, and I also travel systems-wide to seek out new and interesting brews. After all, I fancy myself quite the tea enthusiast, so I'm quite good at discovering delicious new tastes.
Oh, okay. Well, she sure opened up. Is it true that you have a secret drink recipe?
Ah, yes. The rumors are true. My job requires me to always be looking for new flavor profiles, in teas especially. I've been working on a new tea drink that I think will make a big splash with tea connoisseurs everywhere, but I'm not quite ready to present it just yet. I'm afraid you'll need to wait like everyone else.
Well, we could try to persuade her, and we might as well. If this doesn't work, we're going to have to resort to theft. But let's try to persuade her to get her to part with her recipe.
This should be interesting.
This should be interesting. We have 3 turns. We could start here with a +2. Surely there's no harm in sharing your recipe. Oh, I think there could be harm in it. We could say, please, I'm just a big fan of everything you've done for Tranquility. We could try sharing the recipe with me can't hurt, right? Or it's selfish to keep a secret like this to yourself. Well, I think this is our best path right here. Let's just say we're a big fan.
Well, I can appreciate that. I'm glad to hear you like my other creations. Well, except for Frazzleberry Crush. No one liked that one.
Well, I just now realized that we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 persuasion points. Jeez, that worked, but I don't like any of these. Surely there's no harm in sharing a new recipe. I mean, I think could be a tremendous amount of harm. And I mean, it's selfish to keep a secret like this to yourself. Really? Is it selfish? Is it selfish to keep the recipe for Coca-Cola to yourself? I don't think so. So I'm just going to stick to the safe choice and choose this one. It would hurt. Probably not. Okay. Okay. There's no reason for us to have a problem, is there? What? But I guess if I'm patient enough and I just keep inching my way there, we'll make it there eventually. So there's no reason for us to have a problem, is there? It didn't work.
But I can't. No, I'm terribly sorry. As much as I'd love to share this recipe with another tea enthusiast, I simply cannot, as this recipe is a company trade secret. With luck, it shan't be too long before it hits the market anyway. Be sure to try it when it does, though.
Well, good for her for sticking to her guns.
There are so many activities I'm looking forward to doing, but I'm just having a good time relaxing.
Uh-huh. Well, yeah. Not really sure what we're supposed to do now. I could try to
If I could just...
steal it from her, maybe?
I wish I had booked a stay for longer.
Pickpocket. Well, there's the recipe. Whoops.
Out here, huh?
There's the recipe. Toot.
Well, not gonna lie.
Oh,
That was impressive.
we did it. And it was easy. Although this woman saw me. But she's so high, she doesn't even know what's going on.
This is almost too perfect, right?
Well, now, the quest says, I've managed to obtain the secret recipe from the Tranquility Sommelier. I sure hope this is what Kumar was hoping it'd be. Let's take a look at our inventory and see if we could read it ourselves. No, we can't. It's not going to give you some kind of tea recipe you could try at home. Sorry about that. Okay, let's head on over here to the elevator.
Better than in the brochure.
Down to the lobby we shall go. There's actually two reasons for us to come down here. One of them is to talk to Kumar over there, but the other one is to complete this lost and found here, where we're supposed to return these lost items to Dirk. Remember, we found a lost slate, a wedding ring, a thermos, and a key card. Let's go ahead and return this stuff. We could walk on this side. We're practically an
Be sure
employee.
to experience all our resort has to offer.
Hey, Dirk.
It is my pleasure to make your stay as accommodating as possible.
I found all the lost items on your lost and found list.
Huh. Well, this is unexpected. You really shouldn't have felt obligated to help. But the truth of the matter is, you've actually saved me a great deal of time and headaches, so I suppose I should give praise where praise is due? So, good. I should probably give you something for your trouble. Thank you, I guess.
2,100 credits. Not too shabby. And I think we've leveled up, maybe? Okay. Cool, man. Hey, you got anything else for us to do?
Greetings, sir. How may I assist you?
Nope.
Enjoy your stay.
Thanks. All right, well, let's go over here and give this recipe to Kumar. And of course, the only reason our character's doing this is because we're hoping we're going to make a lot of money off of this. Because we don't really care one way or the other whether this guy's business succeeds.
You're back. Ooh, does that mean you've succeeded? Did you get it?
Yeah, man, I've got the secret tranquility recipe for you.
Amazing! I can't believe you did it. I hope it wasn't too difficult.
It was easier than I thought. Anyway, here you go. Or, it was a challenge, but don't worry about it. Here you go. Or, you could try to persuade him and say, it was tough. Whatever you were going to give me before, I want more before I hand it over. Heck yeah, man, give me more. God, my character's kind of a scum.
Oh, you want more?
Yeah, I do. I need more than that, you understand, or I know you'd like to help me if you could. Yeah, I know you'd like to help me if you could.
I hear you.
Uh-huh. You know, I'm glad you're willing to see things from my point of view.
I'm not an unreasonable person, you know?
Oh,
Okay.
okay, we did it.
Fine. It'll be worth it once I get promoted. I'll give you more than what I was originally planning. Now, let's see what's in that recipe. Wait, the secret ingredient is coffee? Really? Well, I guess I'm in luck. Once I brew this tea, it'll be a snap. And I have higher quality coffee ingredients to boot, so it'll be even better than what they have here. Stop by if you ever want to try some.
3,800 credits, okay. I'd say that was worth it. I'm not much of a coffee drinker myself. I prefer my tea to taste like tea, thank you. Let's see if we can talk to him again.
Sorry, we don't do free samples anymore. But trust me, everything's pretty good.
Hey man, any luck with the secret recipe yet since I gave it to you 5 seconds ago?
Not yet. I haven't been able to secure an audience with the higher-ups at corporate to sell them on the idea. But I'm pretty sure they'll go for it when they finally listen to me. I just need to get over this first hurdle. That's all. And get my hands on the ingredients. And actually try making the drink.
Okay, well that's it. I'm shocked that he didn't ask us to gather ingredients or try to get him a meeting with the higher-ups somehow. But no, I guess that's where that quest ends.
Have a great day. Oh, night. Sorry, I lose track of the time.
Yeah. Okay, well that's the culmination of 2 quests right next to each other. That's kind of fun, I guess. Let's see here. I don't know if we have anything else to do here other than the big thing, which is to speak to Paradiso Group CEO. We need to go speak with Oliver Campbell about the constant up there in orbit. Now, who the heck is Kiwi? Speak with Kiwi. Okay. Don't know who Kiwi is. But let's go back up here to the executive floor. Okay, so this person
Let
is
me know if I'm
Kiwi.
able to help with anything.
We need Kiwi's help in order to get into that room so we could speak with this guy.
But that doesn't mean we don't run into trouble from time to time.
Because we tried to walk through here before, and she put a stop to that right away.
The
So,
Paradiso board is busy in a meeting. You can always count on me to relay your message.
yeah, I don't think I want you to relay my message. I think I want to relay it myself, because this is kind of a delicate matter. If this security guy wasn't here,
Safety is our #1 priority.
I might be able to just walk back here and press this button that no doubt unlocks that door. But,
I'm here to satisfy your needs. I hope your stay is a pleasant one.
yeah, that could be a problem. Let's see what old Kiwi has to
You and
say.
me. I'm kind of glad most of the execs never show up to work.
Are we going to have to try to persuade again?
Hi there.
No.
I've got a lot on my plate right now, but I'm happy to help if you need it.
Hey, I'm ready to go into the boardroom.
Sure.
Oh.
Have fun in the shark tank.
Oh.
And don't worry, even they call it that.
Okay. That was easy. You have anything else you want to say to me, Kiwi?
During the day, I'm all business. But when work's done, I like to enjoy the resort like everyone else. Take care.
Hell yeah. Enjoy that resort.
We try
Okay.
to stay out of our guests' way. But we're always here if needed.
Oh, okay. So we spoke with Kiwi. Now we just need to negotiate with Oliver Campbell. The ridiculousness of this all. So, as a refresher to you and me, you know... Excuse me? There's a colony ship in orbit. And, you know, they've been traveling for 200 years from Earth. Different generations of people have lived on that colony ship. And they finally arrive here and they find out, whoops, there's already people on this planet. And apparently their communications equipment is so old that they can't talk to these people. And apparently they're also afraid to get on a ship and fly down here themselves. So they've asked me to come down here and speak with the CEO of the planet. I don't know. I mean, he's just the CEO of Paradiso Group. I guess they own the whole planet. And we're supposed to try to convince them to leave the planet and give it to the people on the colony ship. Freaking ridiculous, man. Planet's plenty big enough. But that's what they want us to try.
Prime target for pirates.
Okay.
They know to stay away for the most part.
Okay, good to know.
I just feel that we should be focusing on the natural beauty of this planet, not our amenities.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table. Heck, it's the only thing we've really got to offer.
I don't want to risk us coming off as just another artificial, shady, trash-filled dump like Neon. That's not who we are. We've got something special here. We should embrace that.
Balom's right.
Thank you.
We don't want to compete with Neon. Bayou's ruthless. He'll do anything he can to eliminate the competition. We don't need that kind of trouble. That being said, I think there's a middle ground. Maybe build up the beachfront in a boardwalk amusement park. I've had this idea to build artificial hot springs, that sort of thing.
Sounds good. I'll look into what that will cost us, and we can circle back around to this.
Yeah, get your ducks in a row and circle back around. Can we walk around this place?
I'm working on a new marketing slogan. Don't just imagine paradise. Live it in Paradiso.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. So, nice conference room here. Some lighters, some loggers, and it's like maybe a hookah. Nice bubbling water there. You know, you get your place to make you some coffees. There you go, some whiskey. Tea machine maybe, I don't know. Another coffee machine. Here is a plate with, ooh, Chunks Choco. That sounds pretty good. What are you doing over there, Barrett? I loved it when these guys were talking and Barrett just
doing my part
sat down.
Paradiso remains a paradise.
Was that what you're doing?
If it's not important, bring it up with Kiwi.
Bring it up with Kiwi.
This is a boardroom, not a singles mixer, or whatever you're looking for.
Damn, stone cold. It's funny she says that because if you look in here, it's kind of looking like a singles mixer. All right, let's have a seat at the table.
What's not to love about this planet?
The way they're looking at me. Yeah, I'm just going to sit down here. Oh, darn it, I'm not close enough to Campbell to talk to him, but what about Balaam here?
With a name like Paradiso, the marketing for this place writes itself.
Well, then what's your job?
If you've heard about us elsewhere, chances are it's because of me.
Look at that guy's smug face.
What's not to love about this planet?
Shoot, not close enough to talk to him. I really wanted to talk to him while sitting down, but I guess I'm not going to be able to. I'm going to stand up, maybe even intimidate him. I don't know. But first, does she have anything she wants to say?
Loads more interesting things to do outside. No need to mill about in here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm proud to say that revenue is up and costs are down.
Well, you should be proud.
I don't really get paid to chat with guests.
I would love to say that in my job.
I'm sorry. Should I know you?
Should I know you?
Unless you're here to talk business, I'm afraid I can't spare much time.
Yeah, you do look terribly busy.
Make some time for you, but keep it quick, yeah?
All right, Oliver Campbell.
You're lucky I'm not like the other board members, lazing about the beaches without a care in the universe.
Why am I lucky? I'd talk to you there. We could say you operate this resort outside the settled systems, don't you? We could say, what can you tell me about Paradiso? We could say, are there really only 3 board members? Or we could get right to business, but we're not going to. Let's just start by talking about a no doubt favorite subject, Paradiso. What can you tell me about Paradiso?
We, the Paradiso Group, bought the rights to this planet years ago with the intent of turning it into the biggest and best resort in the universe. To that end, I'd say we've succeeded. As such, no other leisure enterprises may operate on the planet without renting land from us. But as you can see, none can afford such a deal.
That could be a problem. Are there really only 3 board members?
No, of course not. There's several more. We're just the ones who show up day to day. The others spend their time lazing on the beach or gallivanting off-world. Doesn't bother me, though. Less cooks in the kitchen means I get to make all the big decisions around here. Seems to be working out for us just fine.
So I heard you operate this resort outside of the settled systems. Is that true?
Not quite. We just don't answer to the Freestar Collective or the United Colonies. Makes things easier. We don't pay any taxes. We don't need to follow their laws. All the benefits, none of the drawbacks. And no one minds because half the politicians and other big shots love vacationing here. Works for everyone.
Well, okay then. So listen, I understand you're the man I need to talk to about the strange ship in orbit.
I am. And you must be the diplomat Giro told me about. Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there, causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens!
Oh, okay. Why is this problem so urgent to you? People are never going to fall for that. Sure, whatever, it's brilliant. That's despicable. You know it's not true, or let's just get to the matter at hand. Yeah, sure, buddy. It's brilliant.
Sarcasm isn't nearly as powerful a tool as some think it is. But you're right. No one's going to buy aliens. Remind me to fire the marketing team. So, tell me, what's the actual deal with this massive eyesore of a ship, besides scaring people away?
Well, let's see. We can start with, what would you say if I told you it really was an alien mothership here to destroy the planet? Oh my gosh. Could we try that approach? We can say old Earth colonists, desperate to settle after 200 years. I'm sure you can exploit that. Probably could. We could say it's a rickety old Earth ship full of uptight colonists who think they own your planet. That's not going to go over well. Or it's a generation ship full of colonists from Earth here after a 200-year journey. I think we have to go this route here. Exploitation. That's the only language he understands. So yeah, old Earth colonists desperate to settle after 200 years. I'm sure you can exploit that.
Bonza! That means we got them right where we want them. Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do.
Wow. Okay. We could just ask more questions. Why can't they just settle on the other side of the planet or something? Or why can't we just let some other authority handle this? Or cease to exist? Are you suggesting I destroy the ship? I could say, wait, why do I have to buy the grav drive? We could say, so they can live here, but they'd be indentured servants? Or I think I made up my mind. Yeah, listen, why can't they just settle on the other side of the planet?
We own this planet, they don't. Here at Paradiso, we don't like leaving things to chance. Who knows what these people will do with their land? Imagine the landscaping disasters they might come up with, and how that might mar the satellite imagery of the planet in our brochures. No, much better to assimilate them into our culture if they come here to live, rather than leave it to chance.
Oh gosh, let's see. You're probably right. These people could be bad for business in many ways. We could say, I understand your point from a business stance, but I disagree. Or, these are human beings and you're worried about landscaping? That's absurd. If I say...
No worries, mate, but my time is valuable.
Okay. I understand your point from a business stance, but I disagree. Well, how do we disagree? I don't know. Let's see. I understand your point from a business stance, but I disagree.
And that's within your right. But as the CEO of Paradiso Group, I'm the one who has to make and approve decisions around here, not you. So, as much as I appreciate your feedback, it's not in the best interest of the Paradiso Group to take it into account.
Fair enough. Why can't we just let some other authority handle this? I mean, I think that's what my guy's thinking. He's like, what? How did I? What the? Who am I? Why is this my job? Why can't we just let some other authority handle this?
We operate outside of the Free Stars only, you see, partially because we don't want anyone else meddling in our affairs. And we'd rather not draw attention to it, as I've mentioned. It could be bad for business. We'd much rather settle this independently.
Fair enough. When you said cease to exist, are you really suggesting I destroy the ship?
I'm not suggesting anything, other than it would make our lives so much easier if that ship ceased existing. Make of that what you will.
How much are you going to pay me? why am I the one who would have to buy the grav drive?
It's not our responsibility to bear the brunt of that cost. We're being more than generous by offering the use of our engineering team to help install it. A custom grav drive can't come cheap, and I assume they have neither the monetary means nor the connections to get a hold of that kind of technology. That leaves the only other party in this negotiation. You.
Well, so the other option is they could live here, but they'd basically be indentured servants?
Oh, I didn't say that specifically. This would be a mutual contract for room and board in exchange for services rendered. Of course, there's no telling how long this arrangement will last, given the substantial costs we'd need to take on in order to accommodate them here, including their continued room and board. But this may save the resort on operating costs in the long term, as we'd be able to let go of some of our current paid staff.
Holy moly. Well, I guess I've made up my mind, since it's the only thing left I could say.
And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain?
Let's see. What if, after all this, they continue to insist their claim to this planet predates yours? Or we could say, hypothetically, what could make a ship like that go away? We could just simply say, I'll buy the grav drive and convince them to settle elsewhere, or I'll convince them to take the settlement deal. But listen, what if, after all this, they continue to insist their claim to this planet predates yours?
They'd be hard-pressed to defend their claim in any courts. Our charter goes back years. It was registered with both the UC and Freestar Collective, per the Centaurus Proclamation. We may be outside the settled systems, but that charter's official as can be. I'm sorry, but you're going to need to be the one to break the news to them that they need to make a compromise or leave.
Gee whiz. You know, hypothetically, what could make a ship like that go away?
I have no idea, because I'm not suggesting anything of the sort. But it's a wonder that old ship made it all the way here in such a relatively short time. Must have really been pushing themselves. An engineer friend of mine told me once that the reactors on those old ships have a tendency to self-destruct if they overload.
Oh no.
Of course, their engineers must have taken great care not to push it too far. Someone would likely have to override the safety systems in the reactor computer. But who would do such a thing?
You better be asking for your next magic show and not for any stupid reasons.
So remember when we were in engineering on the Constant, there were some computers there that looked like maybe some future quest would allow us to interact with. Well, now we know. Boy. So, you know, I've created this character and I'm trying to role play as this character. And there have been some times in this playthrough where I felt like I've had to make a difficult or uncomfortable decision. Probably the one that comes to mind first was when we came across, there was like two people on the surface of a planet and one of them was hurt and the other one came over to me and was like,
Him?
Yeah. Was like, I need a med kit, please. And my character was like, I'm not giving you a med kit for free. I was just sticking to my character. And she instantly attacked us and we had to kill her. So they both died. So that was not pretty. And there's been a couple of other cases where my character's decisions were not great. You know, remember we ended up like killing some people in the well instead of just telling the authorities. This whole playthrough, have done nothing but show that my character cares about credits. Credits. That's all my character cares about, for reasons that I hope I've explained. I cannot...
Are you talking or not?
Yeah, I cannot imagine my character agreeing to buy the grav drive. I cannot imagine it. There's no way. So, not pretty, but we're going to convince them to take the settlement deal. That's what we're going to do.
Right. Assuming they agree to the terms, I've got a list of resources you'll need to gather and bring back so we can support the new arrivals. We'll need to improve our lodging and infrastructure, plus account for future projects to support an increased population. Don't care how you procure them, just make sure to bring them here with you before we can consider this a done deal.
They survived all of that just to end up in servitude. Better than dying on a broken ship, I know that. But this isn't something to be proud of.
Right. On behalf of the Paradiso Group, we appreciate your help.
Yeah. You tell him, Barrett. You tell him. And by him, I mean me. You tell me. This is crappy. This is absolute crap. So, speak with Captain Breckenridge. I need to go speak with Captain Breckenridge regarding the deal I worked out with Paradiso. Or we could just overload the reactor and blow everybody up, and then we don't even have to have the uncomfortable conversation. That's still on the table. I don't think that there is enough of an incentive to do this. I was going to say my character wouldn't do this, but my character has done some pretty crappy things already. I would like to think that there is a line between what he's already done and what he's willing to do, and I would like to think that blowing up a ship of people crosses that line. So yeah, I mean, I don't see my character doing this. I just don't. But yeah, we need to go speak with Breckenridge now. And like Barrett said, it's not something to be proud of. The person playing this game, is not proud of it, but my character's like, what do you want me to do? Buy a grav drive, Barrett? Are you going to pay for it? Huh? Didn't think so.
I hope you appreciate how generous our offer is to let them live among us.
It's very generous. Let's see if we can talk to him again.
It's going to take some work to make room for our new colonist guests.
Okay, that's all.
Back to work.
You anything you want to say, mean lady?
This is a boardroom, not a single fixer, or whatever you're looking for.
I love that. She just assumes that everybody's hitting on her.
If you've heard about us elsewhere, chances are...
Good to see you survived dealing with the board.
Yeah, more or less.
Between you and me, I'm kind of glad most of the execs never show up to work.
Yeah, how do you remain so pleasant working for those people in there?
Oh, part of the job, I guess. Gotta put on a smile to keep it, you know? And it helps for those rare opportunities I get to talk them out of some of their crazier ideas. Like, did you know they wanted to dye the entire ocean on this planet pink so it would look more magical or something? They almost did it too, until I reminded Balam that guests won't appreciate the water dyeing their swimsuits funny colors. Funny it took that and not killing off all the ocean life, but I take what I can get. At least Balam's there to be the reasonable one.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get to lean on old Balam this time.
I hope I was able to help.
Yeah, well, I wish there was more you could do, but I don't think there is. Yeah, right? Okay. Let's go back to the ship. This is going to go over great. I was trying to think if my character made any, like, real connections with the people on the ship. You know, something that would make him change his ways and, you know, be like, all right, you know, I'll pay for a grav drive. But I don't really think he did make any really strong connections up there. And it would have to be a really strong connection to get my money-hungry character to part with money.
Have a great day.
Thanks, man. Well, let's walk over to our ship, go back up into orbit, dock with the UCS Constant, and tell them that they're going to spend the rest of their lives and their children's lives and their children's children's lives as indentured servants.
Hey there.
I mean, you know, I think I said this earlier. I think I said, why don't they just go to another planet? Well, I didn't really think of it at the time, but they don't have a grav drive. It would probably take them another 200 years to get to another habitable planet, right? I'm sure that was mentioned before, but I overlooked it. But yeah, they're really over a barrel here.
How can I be of service, Captain?
I'm gonna board my awesome ship.
Much fun as that was, good to be back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what is it?
What can I do for you, boss?
Kind of like my ship. It's not bad. Do I have anything that I want to put in the cargo hold? I can't remember what I picked up. Weapons. I mean, I guess I'm just running around with these. Yeah, I guess I didn't really pick anything heavy up. Let's have a seat. let's take off.
Struts retract. We're locking into orbit now.
Well, there's the constant. Can we hail them? Oh yeah, we can't. Their communications don't work with us. Target lock. Let's get over here and dock with this thing.
All right, let's cycle that airlock and get aboard.
I like our spacesuit. I think it's pretty cool. There's pops of red on it. I think it's neat. This is gonna go over so well.
Captain Fox, hello. I am satisfied.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
Mm-hmm.
Just stay out of trouble.
You know,
Careful waving that fancy gun around.
enjoy servitude. Kind of jerky to me, you know, after what I just tried to do for them, and they're all like, well, this don't cause any trouble.
We got strict rules around here.
Mm-hmm.
There's strict rules. We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Oh, hey.
You know what's out there? Things are going to be more interesting from here on out.
All right, I think you're going to want to wake up for this, Captain Diana Brackenridge.
We didn't believe anyone would be out here, but I'm glad for it.
Well, you might not be after I tell you this. I'm back with news from the planet below.
What's the good word?
What if I told you I worked out a deal, but there's a catch?
Then I'd need to know what that catch is before I could form an opinion.
They're willing to let you settle, but you'd need to work off a debt.
That doesn't sound so bad. My crew will need to get used to working for a living anyway. This seems agreeable. Is that all?
Yeah, I also need to bring them resources for infrastructure to support you, or we could try to persuade her and say they need more resources in order to take you in. Can you spare any? I guess I'm supposed to persuade her for this?
I'm not sure what we can spare.
Well, listen, are you sure you don't have anything to spare? I'm doing this all for you, you know.
I'm thinking. Perhaps there are resources in storage we can scrounge up or recycle.
That sounds appealing. You know, I mean, I know you'd like to help me if you could.
Yeah, I hope so.
And you know, I really think I left the oven on 2 star systems over. You think relative time means my house has burned down by now? What?
You know what?
It worked.
I may be starting to like you. Tell you what, talk to Daisuke and he'll get you what we can spare. If you succeed, we'll see about finding some other ways to repay you as well. Thank you.
Okay, well that went over really, really, really well. Okay, boy, she had a great attitude. She might change her mind once she gets down there.
Until next time.
Okay, now we need to gather a bunch of stuff here. I don't know if we're going to be able to find all of it on this ship. Huh. So, we need to gather fiber, sealant, iron, lithium, and go speak with Daisuke. Before I can help the ECS Constant colonists settle in Paradiso, Oliver wanted me to gather resources to help improve their facilities so they can better accommodate the new arrivals. Well, let's go speak with Daisuke. That's the bathroom.
The Constant is a peaceful ship.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Okay, let's see. Daisuke. Oh, okay. I think the one up here is maybe pointing me. What? Where is this pointing me? Overload the reactor, yeah. I don't want to overload the reactor. Yeah, that's engineering. That's where I'd go to overload the reactor. But to speak with Dice K, he's right here. Let's see what he's got. Hey, buddy. How's it going?
Track of all our supplies is more difficult than you might think. We've had to do our fair share of recycling on the Constant. Not exactly a lot of places to get new goods.
So, Captain Brackenridge told me you could help me with some resources.
Oh yeah, she sent me a message. I have everything for you right here. It's all we can spare, so I sure hope you come through for us. Need anything else?
We got some sealant. We got some fiber. We got some iron. We got some lithium. But we didn't get everything we need. We have less than half of everything we need.
Take care.
Now what? We need more fiber, need more sealant, need more iron, need more lithium. Am I supposed to get that stuff from my ship? Or am I just supposed to walk around here on this ship looking for it? It'd still be considered stealing. So...
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
we're gonna end up using up some of our stuff anyway. Just not in the form of credits exactly.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Huh. So all of this is stealing if we were to take this stuff. They don't really have much of anything anyway. Weapon workbench here.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again.
Where does this go? Back to quarters. So yeah, anything we take from this ship is going to be stealing. So I guess we go back to our ship and we check our resources there and see if we have this stuff. And if we if we don't have it, then I guess we're going to have to frickin' I don't know how to get on and off this ship. We're gonna have to go look for it. Okay, here's the entrance. Well, let's see what we've got on our ship. We do have some resources.
This place look cleaner than before? Huh. Nah.
Okay, so resources on the Razor Leaf. We need lithium. Okay, we have 2 lithiums. Great. That's not enough. We need fiber. I have 9 fibers. Don't know if that's enough. I don't think it is. We need iron. I think we need 50 irons. And I don't remember the other thing. Okay, I need sealant. Sealant. Well, we got plenty of sealant, it would look like. Now I'm over encumbered. Okay, okay, come on, update. I know I have enough sealant, I just gathered it. Oh, come on now, update it. You don't have to update it one at a time. Okay. What you doing? Okay, so we have enough sealant now. Great. Great, sealant is gone. I picked up a ton of sealant. I'm over encumbered now. And I don't even know how much sealant I needed to begin with. Great. But I need 4 more lithium, 5 more iron, and 12 more fiber. Fantastic. If I go here, transfer, switch to me, switch to resources, go to sealant, dump all the sealant. I only need 20 sealant. Okay, now at least I know how much I need. So now we could go back in here, resources, and then 20 sealants. Okay. Okay, lithium, iron, and fiber. We could go back to to the lodge and see if we have more stuff there. So I guess that's what we're gonna do. I don't think we're gonna find anything usable on the frickin' constant. And I'm not gonna blow it up. I'm not a complete psycho. Bring up our star map here. If I could remember how to get there. Star map. Back to Alpha Centauri. Right? Is it Ptolemy? No. It is Alpha Centauri. Jemison. The lodge. Land. There we go. Boom, we're there. That's kind of a cool picture. I like that one. Alright, let's see what we have in our goodies box down here. I think I took everything out of it and put it on our ship.
A delightful relic tangled up with hope, grit, and science.
You're so poetic, Barrett. Okay. I'm not going to remember this. 4 lithium, 5 iron, 12 fiber. Resources. No, I do have some resources. This is the only fiber I've got, and I don't think it counts, and I don't have enough anyway. I have no lithium, no fiber, and I have enough iron. So now I need 4 lithium and 12 fiber. And if there's a way for me to fabricate this stuff, I don't know how to do it. I don't think I can. Like the fiber that we saw over here, this carapace and bone fiber, it says it could be used as a component in crafting. Let me pick one of these up and see if it counts. So I need 12 fiber. Let's see if picking one of these up moves it down to 11. I mean, I'm still going to need to find more fiber, but I am curious to see if this is usable. Fiber. It does count. Fiber's fiber, baby. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so now I need 10 fiber and 4 lithium. And then we'll be good to go. Fiber, I feel like I should be able to buy. Lithium, I don't know. I wonder... where would I go? Mass District, Commercial District, Razorleaf, New Atlantis. I'm going to go down here to the Razor Leaf. I can't remember if it puts me on the Razor Leaf or next to it. It puts... Okay, exit ship. I wanted to look at this trade kiosk and see what kind of stuff they sell here. Ooh, it's raining.
Captain.
Look at this. Have I seen it raining before? I don't know. Let's see.
Guess where New Atlantis' first line of defense against heat.
The vendor sells some resources. They sell... Hey, they got plenty of fiber. Oh, they have everything we need. We need 10 fibers. Look at us spending money on these people anyway. Oh, wait a minute now. Alright, this is... Vendor sell from Razorback buy. Okay, never mind. They don't have it. I got excited there for a moment.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Alright, well, we're going to have to walk around this planet looking for a place to buy stuff. Oh my gosh, I'm running out of breath. Oh my gosh, what's happened to me? Oh, that's not how you get there. Where's this place up here? I thought there was a place that sold stuff. Apparently not. I don't know where the heck I am. Whoa, what are you doing? He's supposed to be using this terminal, but he's over there. That's funny. I wanted to go over to the mercantile here is where I wanted to go. We'll see if they've got what we need. Hello. I'd like to see what you have for sale.
Oh, please, take a look.
Let's see. Resources. They've got some resources. Fiber. Okay, good. I need 10 fibers. This is good. And I need some lithium. Oh, they don't have any lithium. So close. I need 4 lithiums.
Thanks for coming in.
4 lithiums. Well, we could go down to the well. Several shops down here. Surely one of them will sell lithium to us. Starting to think it would have been cheaper and less work to give them a new grav drive. Might have been more fun too. See where they end up. I think it'll be fun to see them on Paradiso as well, though. We'll see how that goes.
I got contacts all over. Stock may not be so reliable, but I got ways of getting things. All this stuff.
Let's see what you got.
Absolutely.
He's got... He has no resources. You're useless.
Hey, take it easy.
Mm-hmm. So he was absolutely useless. Where's that shop?
Evening,
Shop that sells... Here's a place that sells electronics. Oh, are they closed? No, they're not. Hey, you.
No loitering, okay? Can't say I'll have what you need. You see something you like, just say the word.
Resources. No lithium. Great. Great, now we're on a lithium goose chase.
Stay safe out there.
Uh-huh. I don't know if the Trade Authority sells anything, but we'll go look.
Hi. How you doing?
Hi.
It's
Trade Authority seems
you
to
won't
be doing
find a better
just fine for
selection or more
themselves.
reasonable prices anywhere.
Surprising.
Resources. No lithium. Great. Great.
Anything else? You know where to find us.
Where am I gonna find lithium? There's one more shop around here, but I don't remember where it is. It's a shop that sells weapons and such. I doubt they'd have lithium, but I'm desperate. Well, apparently I'm over encumbered too. Where is this place.
If you got anything valuable on you, keep it close. Never know what might happen down here.
Does he sell stuff?
Best watch your pockets around me.
No.
Oh, are we still talking?
Oh, okay. Switch. Uh-huh.
Oh, wow. That watch is super cool.
Oh, likes our watch. So here's Jake's. I don't think he sells stuff.
When I grow up.
Right, Jake's not going to sell lithium. Well, I might have to do a little bit of research. I doubt she sells lithium, but we're here, so let's try it. Hey you, don't walk away from me. I'm out of breath.
We're doing the best we can here.
I could use some medical supplies.
We're no reliant medical.
Yeah, no lithium. Okay. Well, I was hoping that I could get this taken care of before the end of this episode, but, it's starting to look like not.
At least the robot learns to lie.
We're not going to get anything from Kay's house. In fact, I'd be surprised if Kay spoke with me at all after what happened before.
Keep your nose clean. Last thing.
Okay, this is the last place, the surplus place. Let's try it. Oh, we talked to him already. This is the place I was looking for. Alright. Well, I have to figure out a way to get lithium, but we're not going to do it in this episode. Do it in the next episode. We'll find lithium, we'll go back up to the Constant. Actually, we don't need to go to the Constant. We'll go back to Paradiso, give them the stuff they need, let them know that they're going to have new visitors. And then we'll decide what to do after that. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this episode. I hope you had fun. If you did, why don't you let me know? Leave me a like or a comment.
That we have to dress up for these things. It's exhausting.
Yeah.
You know how it goes.
You know how it goes. Thanks for joining me on this episode. Sure hope you join me again in the next one.